It's time for high school basketball game night. Now here's your play-by-play announcers for tonight's game.
Come on, man. Yes. Oh.
All right, 35, Josh Casey. (43) Michael Dawkins. Hello and welcome to another night of basketball action here on your local origination channel. I'm Bobby Price along with Mick Kirkland, and our ace cameraman is with us tonight, Stephen Short. And we're at the Northview Convocation Center, and it's a showdown between the Carroll High Eagles and the Northview Cougars. And Mick, we saw the girls team for the Cougars, Lady Cougars, I should say, and they whipped these Carroll Lady Eagles pretty soundly. And we'll see what happens with this one.
I tell you what, Ozark has come out and they've stolen 2 balls and made 2 baskets. That was by number 2, A.J. Gissendender. The first one was by Jarrell Whitehead. So Carroll High takes a 4-0 lead. They jump right out on the Cougars of Northview and kind of surprised them. Ball goes into Justin Johnson. Shot no good. Rebound goes to A.J. Gissendender.
Yeah, he's picked up the pace quite quickly here and drives the basket. They try to go inside and turn it over as they tried to hit number 31, which is Michael Barker, and he just wasn't there. So a turnover for the Cougars as they get the ball back, and they're trailing 4-0 at the 7-minute mark of the first period.
So Ozark comes out playing really aggressive, taking it right to the Cougars. Michael Everett drives down the lane, and it rolls out of bounds off of a Carroll High Eagle.
You know, Abbott played quite a game last year during the Dothan Progress Dothan Eagle tournament a year ago, and I'm sure he's going to look forward to some action tonight in this game tonight, but also in the upcoming tournament, which is in a couple of weeks away.
That was Marcus Brown with the basket for Northview to put them on the board. Scored 4-2 with 6:30 left in the first. And a strong move to the basket by number 31, Michael Barker. And I believe it's going to be called good. The basket's good, and he's going to be at the line shooting one.
Okay, the foul goes against, I thought he said 10. But there's not a 1-0. There's a 10 out there. Yeah, Johnson. Blind as a bat. I need to put my glasses on or take them off one.
And it's a 3-point play completed by Michael Baker. So Carroll High is up 7-2 in the opening minutes of the first period.
Okay, that's Michael Barker, number 31, that made that extra point there on the free throw. And the Cougars just stone cold here in the early going, trailing 7-2.
I tell you, Carroll really came out, Bobby. They came out, and they're playing very aggressive defense, and it's definitely paying off for them. Pass over to number 13. He misses. Rebound put by number 31. That's Michael Barker, and he has 5 points.
So it's a 9-2 run. Abbott passes to number 30 for the Cougars, and that's Gibson. Over to 12, shoots, and gets a 3-pointer.
That was number 12, Marcus Brown. He has all 4 of the Cougars points. That was a 3.
You're right. So he's got all 5 points. Stop of the action.
So Bobby, the Cougars going to really have to kind of settle down and get Ozark out of their game right now. They're controlling the flow of this game.
So the Cougars get it across midcourt right quickly. Number 24 takes a shot, misses, and it's rebounded by Johnson. And there's a block away, and the Eagles come up with it quick to the basket. Jumper by number 13, and that was Gissendender. Falls away, and a whistle goes out of bounds.
I think it was off of, I guess evidently it was off a Northview player, so Carroll maintains possession on their end of the court. They're really doing a good job of moving the ball around. and hustling for the loose balls. Right now, they're beating Northview in all facets of the game, and that was a basketball. Number 35, Josh Casey.
He puts it in for 2.
And a steal.
13 is Gissendanner for 2 more. 13-5 with 4:35 to go in the first.
And Bobby, right now, they have the Cougars rattled.
Number 12 for 3 misses. Number 30 gets the rebound, Gibson. And they come out and set it up again.
What Northview's going to have to do, Bobby, is work the ball inside, get your big man Abbott involved in the game. And right now, Abbott's not involved in the game. They've been shooting from the outside, and they've committed quite a few turnovers. So they've got to slow down, control the ball, and move it in, work their half-court offense, and try to get Abbott open down low because he's the biggest man on the court, and he's hard to stop down in the paint.
Okay, Octavius Thomas comes into the game as number 30, Josh Gibson, takes a seat. Gets the ball inside to Abbott. He looks, turnaround jumper, and it's partially blocked and an air ball. And the Eagles come up with it. Zach Moore gets it across mid-court area. Almost a steal by the Cougars.
And that time, the Eagles were a little out of control, so they lost the ball out of bounds. So the Cougars get the ball back on a turnover. So they've got to get it this time, Bob, and just take the ball down. Don't try to rush it, but this full-court pressure is definitely getting to Northview.
And the only point scored by the Cougars is number 12, Marcus Brown. And we got a whistle.
And that time they moved the ball inside and then put it in the hands of, I believe it was Justin Johnson and Michael Abbott. Both touched the ball that time, and Abbott was fouled on the play, so he's going to be at the line shooting 2. He's scoreless so far in the game.
So the foul is against 11, Moore.
Abbott misses his first.
Second one is up, and it rolls around and falls in good.
So it's a 13-6 game.
And the Cougars get a steal. And they some hustle under the basket. The Cougars able to maintain possession and sets it up with their offensive set here.
That time they tried to get it into Abbott. He couldn't hold on to it, and it goes out of bounds. But even though he couldn't hold on to it, Bobby, it was the right thing to do. They've got to get him involved in the game.
Yes, he was open to the basket if he could have just controlled the ball, but it rolled away, and Cougars unable to convert.
Now the Cougars are starting to put some defensive pressure on the Eagles of Ozark. They forced the turnover that time. They forced the timeout. So things are starting to turn around here. They've just got to settle down and work their game.
3 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first period. It's 13-6 our score. So to recap your scoring thus far unofficially is 13 Gissendanner with 4 points. Michael Barker, number 31, with 5. Josh Casey, 35, with 2. Michael Dawkins has 2, number 43, for the Eagles of Carroll.
Carroll will be inbounding the ball.
And it's real easy to recap the scoring for the Cougars. 5 points for Marcus Brown, number 12. 1 point for number 14, Abbott. So the Carrolls work their ball around. They take a shot. It's an air ball. And Abbott came up with it, but as they came down, he lost control, and there's a tussle all over the floor, and the Eagles have it. Shoots and makes it. Number 23, Whitehead gets in the scoring.
Great hustle that time by the Cougars, by the Eagles. They really went for the loose ball, and they kept after it until they got something good to happen for them. And that's normally what happens. When you put in that extra effort, good things happen.
All right, Cougars trying to work it around to go inside, and nothing there, but they get it inside to number 10 this time, and he throws it right back out to the top of the key. To Abbott, and he's got 2 guys all over him.
And another steal by the Eagles, and the layup by number 21, Marcus Bell.
17-6. 2-minute mark of the first.
Good spin move that time by number 12, Marcus Brown, and let's see if they're going to give him the basket.
The basket's going to be good.
Well, no, they didn't give it to him.
No.
Foul was on number 31, I believe.
Right.
Barker.
Yeah.
That'll be his first.
So no points. All the way out to number 24 as they work it back across to their side of the court. Cougars marking the ball around. Number 4 in the corner drives the baseline. Can't do anything with it. And we're going to have a foul called on the Eagles, I believe. That'll be Amuso, his first. Third team foul.
Right now, Northview is just struggling to try to make something happen, positive happen, Bobby. Right now, they are struggling, but all they got to do is settle down. There's a lot of time left in this game, so the momentum can change so quickly.
Yeah, a couple of nice baskets will make it turn around quickly, and they throw it away as try to get it to Abbott on the inside, and nothing doing.
That time they tried to force it into Abbott, Bobby, and good defense by the Carroll High Eagles.
So the Eagles waste no time in getting across midcourt. Drives, shoots. Number 13 is an air ball. Cougars come up with it. Fast break to the basket. It from number 4.
Octavius Thomas with that rebound.
And he pulls up.
Bobby, we hadn't mentioned it, but Xavier Gibson is out injured, and he's sorely missed on this Northview team.
Yes, he is, and we're going to have a foul under the basket as number 10 will be shooting Johnson. And the foul is going to be on Jarrell Whitehead.
Yes.
Fourth team foul with 44 seconds left in the period. So Johnson comes to the line, puts the first one up, and it's good. So he'll have another coming. That's only the 7th point in this period. And let's make it number 8 as Johnson sinks them both.
17-8 with just a little over 30 seconds, and a steal that time by Johnson. And that's exactly what Northview needed.
Under 30 seconds in the period as the Cougars work to try to get the shot off here. Johnson and Abbott, that's the way to get a rally going as Abbott takes it into the basket for his first 2 points.
That was Marcus Brown.
Was it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was Brown with the basket. Northview's trying to get something really going here at the end of the first period, and it was partially blocked by Abbott. Another rebound. They are crashing offensive boards, and Northview comes up with the rebound. I don't know how in the world they got that ball back, but number 12, Marcus Brown, managed to get the ball. All I was seeing under the basket and hands going up, all were wearing red. So a great effort that time by the Carroll High Eagles, but the ball bounced Northview's way.
All right, that's going to bring us to the end of the first period. We'll be back after this timeout. The score, 17-10. It's the Eagles over the Cougars.
I'm wondering, is that Commons? Yeah, check and see who that is. Okay, we're back at the beginning of the second period, and the first period belonged to the Carroll High Eagles of Ozark. They really out-hustled and executed a lot better than the Cougars in that first period.
Yes, they did, Mitt, and right to the basket. 24 is going to draw a foul, and that is Jay Thomas for the Cougars. So this early goings of the second period. It's a 17-10 lead for the Eagles. The Cougars really fought to get anything going, thanks to Marcus Brown, 7 of the 10 points.
Yes, Brown was definitely the highlight for the Cougars in the first period, and he continues to put forth a great effort here in the second. He stole that ball, and so he gives it back to his team.
All right, the Cougars across midcourt, working it around. Abbott takes a jumper, and it's there.
Good looking shot that time by Michael Abbott. He faked, jumped high, and a real nice looking jump shot. Great hustle that time by the Eagles. I believe that was number 21.
23, Jarrell Whitehead.
Whitehead had 6 points for the Eagles. Brown misses, rebound to Johnson, and it rolls out of bounds, so it will go back to the Carroll High Eagles.
Just could not quite control it as it went out of bounds. So at 6:24, the Cougars come up with a steal, but it goes right back to the Eagles.
That time they turn it right back over to the Eagles. And a steal by number 24 on the fast break, and it's blocked by number 31, but they're going to call goaltending. Great effort that time by number 31, Micah Barker, for the Carroll High Eagles, and they're going to give that basket to number 24.
Right, Thomas. Jay Thomas. So 19-14. It's a 5-point lead for the Eagles as Carroll tries to move it down quickly. Cougars guarding pretty closely.
So the Cougars has cut this lead down, Bobby, to just 5 points. And hustle for the ball, and we'll see who they call it out. It's off of Carroll High Eagle.
3-1 push. That's Barker with his second. So that's 5 team fouls, only 2 committed by the Cougars.
The Cougars have been very unsuccessful getting the ball into Abbott down low. They are defending him very well, the Eagles are.
And great hustle. Great hustle by number 12, Brown. But then they called him for a double dribble. There's already some skint knees in this gym tonight, man.
There are. I tell you, both teams are really going after the loose balls, and they are doing a great job at it.
Air ball from number 23. Cougars on the fast break.
And Brown loses control, and so he turns the ball over 2 straight times for the Cougars. But it was a great effort. He just kind of lost his footing, and they call him for traveling. They've got to settle down, Bobby. They're trying to move the ball too fast. Abbott down to the basket. He didn't have to jump to block that one. He blocked it twice.
He just stood there. All right, the Cougars can close in if they can sink this one.
And a good effort. That was a good shot by number 4, Octavia Thomas.
And he'll have an opportunity to come to the line to make a 3-point play out of it. Number 35, Casey. That's foul number 7 as well. And we have an injured player, 35, Casey, as he comes off holding his elbow on his right arm. Thomas puts the shot up. It's no good. Big rebound from number 33 for the Eagles.
That was a nice reverse layup, but he was unsuccessful at it, and I think one of the reasons he didn't make it, he saw Michael Abbott's long arm stretched out there, and he changed his shot and missed. So the Cougars get the ball, and they're back on offense.
19-16, trailing by 3. Foot's on the line.
Another turnover, Bobby. This defense that Ozark is playing is really causing the Cougars problems.
Yes, they have throughout the game thus far. Their defense is what's kept the Eagles and some outside shooting. Not too good on that one, but they do follow up with a basket from Jarrell Whitehead as he puts in point number 8, I have unofficially. Abbott.
Over to Brown.
Great assist to Brown for 2.
That was a great look that time by Michael Abbott. He could have taken the ball in, but he saw Brown breaking down the baseline toward the basket. He dished it off to him for the points. Great play that time. Unselfish.
All right, the Cougars look like going to mount their own press as they get it in and work to get it across the midline. Comes up with it.
And we're going to have a foul. That's going to be called on number 4, Octavius Thomas.
That's his first. And that's the 3rd team foul.
At the line is Marcus Bell. He's going to be shooting 2.
This is the the second trip to the free throw line for the Eagles. And they've made both shots thus far. So Bell has another coming. Barker has the other free throw. Takes them both. Back to a 5-point lead.
23-18, 4:11 left in the first half. Brown takes it to the basket, and he goes up. And I believe they're going to call it for the offensive foul. It's a little out of control that time. The defender had his position, and Brown drove into him, and so he was charged with the charging foul.
That's the team foul number 4. Knocked away by number 10, Johnson. 4 minutes left in the half, 23-18. It's still a Carroll lead as they've led from the get-go. Another turnover. The Cougars come up with it. And another steal from the Eagles.
And they turn it over. It's like the Cougars forced the turnover, then they lost the ball. Carroll gets it back, and they turn it over. So we'll see if the Cougars can do something with it this time.
All right, number 30 comes back in for the Cougars. Josh Gibson and Michael Dawkins, 43, back in for Carroll. Gets it to Abbott to the basket. What a move.
Great move that time by Michael Abbott, showing a lot of body control and laying the ball up and in.
Gives him 5 points unofficially.
And they knock it back to number 21, who was out of bounds, Marcus Bell. So it'll be Cougar ball.
Both teams applying somewhat of a press.
Johnson goes in. Abbott step for the rebound. Put back. No good. Rebound. And it's saved by the
Cougars.
Eagles.
The Cougars come up with it.
And a shot by number 30.
Josh Gibson puts it in for 2.
First basket of the game, and it couldn't have come at a better time. It cut the lead down to 1 point. Drive to the basket, and it's good. 31, Michael Barker with 2 more. 7 for the night.
Abbott in and out. Gets his own rebound.
Great hustle and effort by Michael Abbott. Michael Abbott has come out, and he's showing that senior leadership.
That strength to the basket. I give him the points. And the foul is against Dawkins.
So it's a 1-point game, 25-24. The Carroll High Eagles leading the Northview Cougars, and he makes this one. If he makes it, he can tie the score, but he misses, and Carroll gets the rebound. That's number 23, Jarrell Whitehead, with the rebound for the Eagles.
All right, Abbott is 1 for 3 from the line with 7 points. Gets a steal.
That was Justin Johnson with the steal.
25-24 is our score. It's still Eagles on top.
They have led the entire game. This is Northview's opportunity to take the lead for the first time in the game.
Cougars looking for something to happen. Stretching it out. 2-minute mark of the half. And the Cougars just kind of milking a little time off the clock.
They would like to
come up with 2 points for sure.
Yeah, and definitely go into the locker room at halftime with the lead. Michael Abbott, he spins, he gets it down to Justin Johnson. Johnson kicks it back out. Shot missed. Brown gets the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Well, I thought it was a foul. Well, they're going to call it a
jump ball, and the error goes to the Eagles. I mean, to the Cougars.
Cougars take it out. Minute 24 left in the first half. Abbott goes in, and he loses it. It's a 2-on-1. And it's good. That was number 23, Jarrell Whitehead, for his 10th point of the game.
So that's back to a 3-point lead, 27-24.
And a great effort that time by number 21, Marcus Bell, knocking the ball out. Oh, Ozark, Carroll High still playing very aggressive defense.
Yes, very aggressive.
Abbott from behind the three-point line, and it falls short.
Thread 31, Barker, he's picking up his third.
So that could spell trouble for the Eagles in the second half.
As Jay Johnson comes to the line, no points. Well, he does have 2 free throws.
Yeah, Justin Johnson, he's
so he can, he can cash in and bring it back to a 1-point game if he can take both of these. In and out, so he only gets 1 shot.
Ball goes down on the fast break to number 30. He lays it up, and it's good. Josh Gibson. It's a 1-point game. Traveling. I thought they were going to call 3 seconds on him, but it's a traveling call. So Northview gets the ball back, trailing by 1 point with 34 seconds left in the first half.
You got to hand it to the Cougars for fighting back. I mean, they could have been down and out pretty quickly, and they've come back into this thing and can lead at the half if they can sink it.
Well, Bobby, what you have to do, you just have to keep picking away.
How about by 2?
That was a 3 by number 10, Justin Johnson, to put the Cougars up by 2.
As Carroll comes around, 5 seconds.
They get it off, but it's no good. So Northview comes from a 7-point deficit to take a 2-point halftime lead, 29-27.
Well, you know, you sit there with, the coach for Northview just kind of nonchalant around, puts a couple of substitutes in. They get down by, 7, 8, 9 points there in that first period, makes 1 substitution, and they kind of start getting it together, and they fought all the way through the second period and take a 2-point lead in the half.
Well, that's what you want to do, Bobby. They struggled the first period. They really struggled. They were able to put more together in the second half, and they actually outscored Carroll High in the second half. Second period. So they came out and did many of the things that they needed to do, but they're still not playing at the top of their game.
Well, and two, a point we might make here tonight, we're playing in the Convocation Center, which is not the normal gymnasium. So really the home court advantage is, maybe not an advantage tonight. It's like neutral territory playing here. So, the floor is nice. The gym is beautiful, don't get me wrong. But they're used to playing in the Northview gym. and through some problems over the night with some bats, we understand. The game has been pulled over here, and the Cougars lead by 2, 29-27. Tell you what, let's do. Let's take a break here for the half, and we'll refresh ourselves with a little H2O, and we'll bring the second half to you in just a moment, right here on your local origination channel. All right, welcome back to the second half of action here as we begin the third period of play. The Cougars trailed throughout the first half of tonight's contest, but with about a minute left.
It was 10 seconds, Bobby.
Oh, was it 10 seconds?
10 seconds.
And we get a 3-point shot by number 24, Thomas, and they go to the locker room with a 2-point lead.
If we have to recap the first half, Bobby, you've got to give the Carroll High Eagles credit. They came out very prepared tonight. They came out playing aggressive defense and attacking the basket on offense. So they have really controlled the game, and the Cougars managed to put some things together in the second period and to get in this game and take the lead.
Well, as we begin the third period, it's still a scoreless contest as Northview shoots, and it's an air ball, but they're able to come up with it, and a turnover as Abbott's unable to control it.
That time it went right through Abbott's hand. I think he was planning on making a move before he actually got possession of the ball, and he took his eyes off of it, and it went right through his hands.
So 7:17 to go. Ozark takes a shot there from number 35, Casey, for 2. And we're tied contest at 29 apiece.
They tried to get it into Abbott, but good defense by the Eagles.
And they knocked it back out to the top of the key. And here we have a jump shot. It's an air ball, and the Eagles comes up with it. Number 31, Barker.
Great defensive play that time. They call him for kicking the ball. That was number 12, Marcus Brown, but good effort that time by Brown.
The Eagles toss the ball in. A bit of pressure from the Cougars. And Abbott is the one that saved that 2-point basket for the Cougars.
Yes, you know, he had a number of block shots in the first half, and he did an outstanding job of intimidation. He forced many of the Ozark players to alter their shots and miss.
Cougars take a shot. Number 30, Gibson, misses. Back on the fast break goes the Eagles of Carroll High.
Michael Abbott with the rebound for the Cougars. He brings it across midcourt. He's being double teamed. They get the ball out and get it over to Brown. He sets things back up for the Cougars.
Reynolds with the ball as he's got some speed, Mitt. 3-point shot is no good. Big guy, number 10, comes up with a rebound. That is Johnson, and he sinks it for 2.
Justin Johnson with 7 points and a steal by Patrick Reynolds, and it rolls off the hands of Justin Johnson. He wasn't expecting that. A great effort by Patrick Reynolds. You know, we saw him on the football field, and he was an outstanding player for the Cougars.
I'm telling you what, he's got some speed. 31-29, 5:39 left in the third. It's a 2-point Cougar lead.
And a steal by the Cougars. Brown gets it to Reynolds. He drives down the middle, and it's rejected by number 43, Michael Dawkins.
This man-to-man defense that Carroll's playing has been tough on the Cougars.
They have really played outstanding defense. Michael Abbott, he nails one for 2.
I have him unofficially at 9.
Abbott had 7 points in the first half. And we're going to have a foul call. I believe that's going to be called on Patrick Reynolds.
Yep, that should be his first one in the first team foul. Just under 5 minutes left in the third period. All the way out to midcourt as they toss it in.
And it's going to be a backcourt call.
Almost saved it. Took his eye off the ball just for a second, Gissendaner. And another turnover by the Eagles.
Bobby, you know, that's a lot like in football, the receiver running with the ball before he gets it.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened. He was trying to make a move before he got the ball.
3-point shot, in and out. Rebounded by the Eagles.
Northview has started to take make too many three-point attempts, Bobby. They've got to go back and start playing more half-court offense and work the ball in. And like I said, they've got to keep Abbott involved in this game.
Just got to have a little patience. Those inside shots will come if you work at it and try to get there. And just like Carroll did it with number 43, Dawkins to the basket for 2 as he gets inside.
And that time they give the ball to Abbott, and it's stripped away by number 31, and they're going to call Michael Barker for the foul, and that will be his 4th foul, Bobby.
No, it's a jump ball.
Oh, jump ball, okay.
And possession error goes to the Cougars.
That was a good defensive play by Barker.
All the way out to Reynolds.
Good defensive play, but Carroll gets it. Abbott gets his hands on it. The ball rolls out of bounds, and he bats it out from under the basket. I think Reynolds was hurt on that play. He's hopping around, but he's still in the game.
Almost a steal.
Cougars leading by 2, 33-31. And Abbott stretches his arms out, and I think he may have got a little piece of that, or either it was a little intimidation. A little of both.
Looks like Reynolds been able to shake off that fall.
Justin Johnson, reverse layup. It's good. 9 points for Justin Johnson. Northview up that biggest lead of the game, 4 points. And it doesn't last for long. That's number 23, Jarrell Whitehead, with 2 more. That's 12 points for Whitehead. And Coach Griffin want to talk things over. He want to check on Patrick. I think he's limping out on the floor, and they hadn't had a timeout, so they could check on him.
And I believe he's going to sit down as number 24, Thomas, will come back in to the game. 3 minutes and 5 seconds, and this has been nip and tuck. And you know, we were talking about Coach Easterwood being here, and you know what he's doing. He's scouting. Rehoboth's a 5A school.
Yes.
And Carroll is a 5A school. So he's got to play Carroll. So he wants to check things out.
Hey, you have to be on your P's and Q's. You have to kind of size up your opponents, you know. You got to know what they do in order to counter that. You have to prepare for them.
All right, back into action. Northview with it, under 3 minutes in the third. To Abbott, takes a shot, long.
And I believe he stepped on the line. That was number 21, Marcus Bell.
Good defense from Bell. And when he came down, he was just on the line. Toss into Brown. Trying to go to Abbott. And a foul is going to be called on number 11, Zach Moore.
Moore's first foul.
That's the first team foul of the second half for Carroll. Northview also has one.
Good strong move to the basket and put back by number 14,
Abbott.
Michael Abbott. Good hustle getting back on defense that time by number 30, Josh Gibson.
Oh, I tell you what, Barker ran almost all the way to the top of the bleachers.
Bobby, it's like he was going out for a long pass. He was expecting the ball to get there any minute.
And the crowd moves up another couple of rows.
Great athletic ability. I saw a couple of fans move. I think they feel like they are not in a safety zone.
I agree. Northview working the ball around, keeping the floor stretched out. Looking inside, nothing there, so they come back out and set it up again. Abbott, jumper, short. Carroll gets the rebound.
That was a good pass that time, but they turn it right back over. It goes to Brown. He lays it up, and it rolls in.
Nice steal from Brown and taking it all the way to the basket for 2.
11 points for Marcus Brown. And Abbott continues to intimidate the Eagles. And he gets the rebound, puts it up, and we're going to have a foul call.
Abbott will come to the line with a 2-shot foul. We'll see who the call is on. Number 31, Barker. That will be his 4th, unofficially. So here's Abbott. He is 1 for 3 from the line. Got to work on those free throws. 11 points on the night for Abbott, but his defense has really kept them in the game and have them in the situation they're in now with a 6-point lead.
Yes, he's been very intimidating under the basket, and that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to intimidate the players under there.
And that one's short.
So Abbott misses 2 big free throws. Northview leading by 6 with just over a minute left in the 3rd period.
So Carroll stretches it out on the floor. They took an ill-advised 3-point shot, but was able to hold on to it. Got to make the defense from.
And it's blocked by Abbott, but that time he got him with the body. So it's going to be a foul on number 14, Michael Abbott.
That'll be his 1st, and it will be the 3rd team foul.
At the line is number 43, Michael Dawkins. He has 2 points for the Carroll High Eagles.
A correction, unofficially, that's the 2nd foul of the half for the Cougars. Dawkins shoots. It's off the mark. At 40.8 seconds, it's a 6-point lead at 39-33.
That's Northview's biggest lead of the game, Bobby. They trailed the entire game up until 10 seconds left in the 2nd period in the 1st half. They took a lead into halftime, a 2-point lead of 29-27 lead in the halftime, and they trailed at the end of 1 by a score of 17-10. So they've made a good comeback and have taken the lead, and they can take control of this game if they continue to execute like they should.
About the 30-second mark of the 3rd period. Stretched out on the floor is Carroll. Just over 10 seconds.
Great hustle that time by the Eagles. They kept that ball alive. It looked like it was going to be out of bounds off of them, but they hustled, kept it alive, and 1.8 seconds left, and we'll see if they can get a shot off before the end of the period and cut that Northview lead.
They got it off, but unable to do anything with it. So that brings us to the end of the 3rd period of play. It was a 2-point deficit for Carroll at the half. It's now a 6-point deficit as they trail 39-33. Two of those, he missed the last of the.
No, this was in the 1st half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I must have given somebody else some points in. All right, we're set for the final period of play here. 8 minutes remains. And Carroll has given the Cougars all they want, especially with that full court press the entire game.
Bobby, this is the money time, 4th period. You know, you got to come out and give it everything you got. Both teams got to put it all out on the floor. 3-point, but that was a great. I saw 3 red jerseys down under the basket fighting for that rebound, and Northview managed to get it, but it was a great effort that time by the Eagles.
And we get a turnover against the Cougars as traveling is going to be charged. So with the turnover at 7:29, it's still a 6-point lead, 39-33. Both teams have committed 2 team fouls in this half, so a lot of fouls to give before we see any action at the free throw line. Dawkins in and out, rebounded by number 10, Jay Johnson.
That time a little too hard off the glass, Bobby. He had a good shot, but he just could not complete it.
All right, the defense of these Eagles, I mean, are all over the Cougars. In the corner, number 12, he looks but does not take a shot, trying to get it to Abbott, and it's a turnover. Eagles, fast break to the basket, and it's going to fall for him, I believe.
It was. That was a good shot by Marcus Bell, maintaining control and drawing the foul, and he's going to be at the line, so he can make a 3-point play out of it.
All right, Gibson charged with the foul.
So it's a 39-35 game, 4-point lead.
Bell is already 2 for 2 from the line unofficially, with 4 points, 6 points, I should say, and he misses the freebie.
Northview still up by 4, 39-35. Opening minutes of the 4th period.
Carroll giving it all they can, guarding the Cougars pretty closely. And Northview working the ball around. In and out from number 24, Thomas. Fast break to the basket.
That time the Cougar got their hand up in his face and just enough to make him miss. And in for the slam was number 10, Justin Johnson. And it's a block by Abbott. Number 31 is challenging Michael Barker. He's not afraid, but I don't know. I think Abbott will probably win that battle 9 out of 10 times.
I think you're right. 41-35, tossed in, knocked away by number 10 for Northview, Johnson.
Northview back up by 6, 41-35, 5:38 left in the 4th. Down the baseline, and Abbott blocks another one. Like I said, 9 out of 10 times he's going to win that battle. The Cougars blow a great opportunity, turn the ball over on the fast break.
And Carroll gets it across and tries some fancy footwork, and they lose it.
So neither team able to control the ball, and they commit back-to-back turnovers.
So a 30-second timeout has been called by Northview. Kind of settle things down here. Even though it's a 6-point lead, it's still anybody's game. And there's Coach Henry from Eufaula.
You know, the tournament's coming up, Bobby.
Yeah.
So they're down here doing a little scouting. Yeah. Tonight, we've seen quite a few coaches in the crowd. Coach Easterwood and Coach Henry from Eufaula, they're all here scouting for the upcoming Dothan Progress Holiday Classic.
And, of course, you know, there's going to be one at the Civic Center in Dothan, too. It's the Hoops Classic for the city of Dothan. And got some of the smaller schools involved, Providence and Houston County High. We have Goshen, New Brockton. Quite a few schools, and they are looking forward to an opportunity to play on a pro football gymnasium floor. So we're going to see what happens with it.
Yeah, it's going to be coming up the 27th, 28th, and 29th of December at the Dothan Civic Center. It'll be the first annual Downtown Dothan's Hoops Classic. Stay tuned to Scenic, and we'll be giving you more information on the tournament.
Yeah, it's, actually it's not too far away, as Christmas is right here.
It really is, Bobby. You know, this year has really slipped up on us, and it's almost gone.
Great hustle by Zach Moore. Tried to get the turnover, flipped away, but able to.
But, you know, Bobby, this Carroll High team has hustled the entire game. They're trailing right now, but they have really played a good game. They had a good game plan. The Cougars has just been able to outpower them. And they tried to get in an alley-oop over to Abbott. It was just a little too high. And we had a layup attempt by number 21. That was Marcus Bell. And we're going to have a foul on the play.
Number 30, Gibson, that'll be his second. At the line will be Marcus Bell, 2 for 3 at the free throw line. In and out. 6 points unofficially.
Both teams, neither team really executing very well on offense right now, Bobby. They both are committing a lot of turnovers, so the Cougars is going to have to settle down, just like I said, you know. Couldn't get it out my mouth. 3 turnovers right there. And
a nice pump fake from number 21, Bell, puts it in for 2 more for the Eagles.
So the Eagles have cut the lead down to 3 points, so it's a 38-41 game. Northview's only scored 2 points this period. They have been outscored 5-2 here in the 4th period.
Abbott looking to go to the basket.
He misses and he gets his own rebound, goes up strong and misses again. The Eagles get the rebound on the fast break, and it's stolen by Justin Johnson, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Johnson.
And Johnson not quite able to control it once his feet touched the floor, and it rolled away from him.
And Bobby, we were talking about Patrick Reynolds doing football season. The Justin Johnson, this guy lived in end zone for the Cougars. Outstanding wide receiver.
Great rebound from number 12, Brown, for Northview. It's a 3-point game, 3:35 remaining. It's 41-38.
Neither one of these teams have been able to dominate, Bobby. Johnson goes up, it's good. Big basket by Justin Johnson right when his team needed it. Fast break by, that was number 21. I'll tell you what, Marcus Bell was down the court before the Cougars could blink their eyes.
Okay, the foul is on 5, Patrick Reynolds. That'll be his second. 43-38 is our point total. And at the line will be 21, Marcus Brown, 3 for 5. And he sinks that one. 4 for 6 and 3 field goals. That gives him 10 points on the night.
He misses 1 of 2, but the Eagles get the rebound, and they're trailing by 4 with 3:12 left in the game. And great job that time dishing the ball off to number 31, Michael Barker, for 2. So Barker has 9 points, and they've cut that Cougar lead down to 2 points with 3:06 left in the 4th.
And Barker, coming into the game with this 3 minutes left, has 4 fouls on him, so he's going to have to be careful in this final stretch run for the Eagles. But they have given the Cougars all they want tonight. Just will not wilt away.
Right now they're on an 8-4 run. They've outscored the Cougars here in the fourth period. At the end of 3, the score was 39 for the Cougars, 33 for the Eagles of Carroll High School, and now it's a 43-41 lead by the Cougars.
And, of course, here in this final stretch, we're looking at the scoreboard across the way. Unofficially, fouls committed by Carroll in this half is only 2, so they have several to give before the bonus. And, of course, the Cougars do 2, and the Eagles will be at the free throw line.
The Cougars got to do a better job, Bobby. We talked about them getting away from their game. You know, if you look in the second period, they outscored Carroll 19-12 points. And then in the third period, they outscored them 10 points to 6 points. But here in the fourth, they have been outscored. So they've got to do a better job of executing and moving the ball, not try to rush things. Use Abbott to your advantage. And the Cougars almost turn it over again. Carroll is going back into a press. And the press definitely caused the Cougars problems in the first half.
Cougars working the ball around, only leading by 2, and we're at the 2:39 mark of this game. Octavius Thomas. Hemmed up in the corner is number 12, Brown, but he gets it out. Inside to Abbott.
Strong move by Abbott. He misses, but he gets the rebound. And he goes up strong. They're calling for the offensive foul, which does not set very well with the Northview Cougar fans. I'm not sure on that one, Bobby. He just looked like he went straight back up, and well, anyway.
Anyway, that's right.
It doesn't matter what I think.
That's right.
I'm not wearing one of those striped suits.
Yeah, the official made his call, and he's got to stick to it.
And they call another.
This is on 12.
Oh, okay.
This is on Brown. And see, they're in the 1-1.
Right now, Carroll is playing a lot more aggressive, Bobby.
Yeah,
they really are.
If he sinks both these, we'll be back at the tied-up margin again.
Just over 2 minutes left in the fourth period. Northview had gone up to a 6-point lead, but Carroll just slowly chipped away at that lead, and they could tie it up, but they missed the free throw that time.
Moore missed it. Brown was wide open under the basket.
And the ball goes to Justin Johnson, and it's blocked. Good move by Johnson, recovery. But number 43 was waiting on that move. Dawkins really knew. It's like he knew, okay, he's going to spin this way, and I'll block it. Great move that time. Brown takes it out for the Cougars. They need to score this time down the court, Bobby, because right now the momentum is definitely going toward the in favor of the Eagles.
So Abbott is able to draw the foul.
Identical play from the other time, and this time.
Unofficially, that's all for Barker.
Okay. Abbott at the line.
He misses again, Mitt. He's only made one of those tonight.
He's one of 4.
He needs a big one here.
He has 11 points. And he gets the roll that time, and he needed it. And they stopped play. That was a kid on the court.
Oh, that could have been a disaster.
Yes. So 1:48 left. The Cougars up by 3, 44-41. Northview in a full-court press. And they
and get the basket too.
That was great execution that time by the Carroll High Eagles. Basket's good by number 31, Barker.
Reynolds gets the foul.
That's 11 points for Barker. And he can tie the score if he makes this one.
It's off.
He misses, and Abbott gets a big rebound for the Cougars. Minute 30 left in the fourth. And
Reynolds almost lost it.
he sure did. He was lucky to get that one. Northview up by 1, 44-43. Good pass down to Brown, and he shoots and misses. And Carroll gets the rebound. And they have, that time they had Moore backed up, and he had to do the smart thing, and he did a smart thing, called timeout because he was about to turn that ball over.
Yeah, well, they almost had him hemmed up in the corner, and they do a 30-second timeout with just 1 minute left, and this game is up for grabs. It's not tucked away by any means, even though Northview leads by 1.
And Bubba, I don't think anybody expected this game to be this way, but Carroll came out and they had a really good game plan and they executed it, and they have just really been a lot more aggressive in most of this game than Northview. Northview had a good second quarter, and they came out with an okay third quarter, but fourth quarter, they really haven't been playing at the top of their game, and Carroll has really been playing aggressive.
So Carroll will have to travel the length of the court here with a minute left. Still lots of time, but all important. Any fouls against Northview means the Eagles go to the free throw line.
And they're going to call a foul. Look like all ball to me. But it's going to be 1-1. So at the line is Zach Moore, and he can tie the score and put his team ahead.
He's 0 for 1. That play took 9.9 seconds off the clock.
I think the Cougars are just in shock. And it's a tie game. 44 all, 50 seconds left.
So Moore takes his bonus in this 1-1. It's up, and he nails it.
So Moore puts his team ahead with 50 seconds left. And I tell you, the Cougars got their work cut out, Bobby.
I believe you're right, Mitt. With 48.5 seconds left, there's a 30-second timeout called by the Carroll coach they've changed it to a full timeout. To kind of talk things over about exactly what's going to happen on each end of the court.
Well, I think what Carroll's going to do, they're definitely going to come out in the press because, Bobby, they have fouls to give. They've only committed 3 team fouls here in the second half, so it's no big deal for them to commit a foul. Because the Cougars won't go to the line.
But it is a big deal if the Cougars foul.
Right, so the Cougars can't afford to commit any fouls, and right now Carroll High is sitting pretty as far as fouls are concerned. But what the Cougars got to do is make sure they get the ball in and work it in. Take a shot from the inside where you will force them, you take a shot and you'll force them to foul you. If you don't make the shot, there's a very good chance that you'll be fouled, and you have to try to win it at the line. So far, the Cougars haven't done a very good job at the line. Abbott has really struggled from the line. He's only made 2 free throws out of
a bunch.
Yeah, I believe it's 7.
Does Northview try to make a quick 3-pointer here to be safe, or just to go for the 2?
No, I would take the ball and I would try to work it in. Whatever shot I take would be an inside shot. Abbott takes it in, and he rolls it in. Shot by Abbott. That's exactly what they needed.
What had happened is Northview got the lead, and then Carroll came down and made a 2-pointer. So now Carroll has the lead by 1. The ball is on their end of the court, and number 43, Michael Dawkins, is at the line and can go up by 2.
Bob, I missed those last points by both teams, so I hope you got them. It's a 2-point lead with 15 seconds left. Carroll leading Northview.
So Dawkins can put it up by 3 if he can sink the second half of this one. And this could be a shocker.
Well, I think what you'll see, if he misses, which he did, and Northview gets the rebound, and they call timeout. Big play, Bobby. They're trailing by 2, so they've got to at least make 2 points to try to force this game in overtime or steal the inbound pass to maybe win it. So the Cougars have allowed themselves to get in this position. They were in control of this game going into the fourth period. They were up by 6 points, and they have really not been aggressive enough on the offensive end of the court, and they've been forced to play Ozark's game. And
Ozark has had a tremendous game plan coming into this from the get-go. And, Carroll led by 7 at the end of 1, and then fell behind by 2 at the 10-second mark of the first half of play. And then at the end of the third, it was a 6-point lead for Northview. But right now, it's a 2-point lead for the Eagles from Carroll High up in Ozark, and they have come down and taken it to the Cougars tonight.
They really have, Bobby, and that's something you don't let a team come in. But this is not their normal gym. But the thing about it is you're still at home.
Yeah.
You've got to go out and you got to play the full game. You can't let up because teams come in there, and it's nothing like beating your opponent on their own court. So Northview's got to just execute here, Bobby. 15 seconds left. They got to execute, make good decisions. Take the ball inside. They get the ball to Brown. He goes for a 3. He misses, and Carroll gets the rebound, and we're going to have a foul. And I believe this one is over, Bobby.
Yeah, with less than a second left and a free throw, 1-and-1.
I think what Northview should have done, they should have tried to work the ball inside because the chance of them being fouled was great. And they could have, either made the basket or fouled and tied the score. 9.9 seconds left on the clock. And Ozark, Carroll can go up by another point. They're shooting 2.
48-46 is the score. It's up, and it's good.
That was number 31 with 2 more. I tell you, they came in, Bobby, and you could look at the beginning of the game. You know how they came out? They took a 4-point lead, a 4-0 lead right at the beginning of the game, and they came out playing aggressive defense and really taking the offense to Northview.
Yes, they did. And, the game plan for the coach from Carroll High was just perfect tonight. The players played their hearts out. They played great on defense, and they have really taken it to the Cougars here in this final period. Northview's only been able to muster 7 points, and
they scored. And Carroll has scored 13 points in the period.
Right. Well, let's see, 33. No, they've scored 16 points in the period. And,
16.
And Northview has been able to put only 7.
So they've almost doubled the point output of Northview. Well, they've more than doubled the output points of Northview. They just, like I said, Bobby, they played right into Carroll's hands. Carroll forced Northview to play their style of basketball, and Northview should have forced Carroll to play their style.
Barker shoots, and he makes that one.
So that ends the game, and it's an upset, a 50-46 victory by the Carroll High Eagles of Ozark. And, Bobby, we didn't come here tonight expecting this.
No, we didn't.
And I don't think any of the Cougars came here expecting this. But it's a lesson that you've got to be ready for every opponent that you play. You've got to get out there and you've got to be ready to play the entire game. And I think the Cougars showed some signs of playing good basketball, but they just didn't play it consistently the whole game. And because of Carroll played more aggressively defensively, and they really challenged Northview offensively, and they came out on top 50-46. So it's a tough loss for the Cougars tonight. And their next opponent will be, let me check the schedule here.
While you're looking for that, unofficially for Carroll, and of course we missed, when we had the power failure, we missed the basket there, but unofficially Zach Moore finishes the night with 2. And those were clutch free throws as he was 2 for 3 from the line. You picked up a schedule yet? A.J. Gissendanner had 4 points. Marcus Bell, 10 points. Jarrell Whitehead with 10. Michael Barker with 14. Josh Carey had 4. And Michael Dawkins 3. And nothing bigger than those last 2 free throws he made.
I'll tell you what, Bobby, it was a tough loss for the Cougars, and they have a game tomorrow night. You know, this game is taped. We're taping this game on Friday the 15th of December, and they will play Saturday, the 16th of December. They'll be playing against Early County. So it's going to be a tough night for them. But maybe this will be a lesson. Sometimes you come out and you're not mentally prepared. You may be physically prepared, but you're not mentally. And I don't think the Cougars really ever mentally got into this game except for the second period when they came back from a 7-point deficit to take a 2-point lead in the halftime, and on through the third quarter they had a 6-point lead, a 39-33 lead, but they lose it tonight 50-46.
Unofficially for Northview, number 4, Octavius Thomas finished the night with 3. Marcus Brown with 11, and Michael Abbott with 13. You know, if he just made those clutch free throws, it could have made a big difference in here. He was only 2 for like 7 tonight, but he did have a good night, finishing with 13 points. Josh Gibson finishes with 4. Number 10, Julius Johnson had unofficially 10. Number 24, Thomas, finished the night with 5 points, all those coming in the first half.
So it was a tough loss for the Cougars, but, you know, Bobby, you lose them and you win them. So what you have to do is regroup and prepare yourself for your next game.
That's right. That's what it's all about. So we're going to wrap it up here from the gymnasium on the campus of Northview High School. From Ed Kirkland, our cameraman Stephen Short, I'm Bobby Price saying thanks for watching our games. And also, let me tell you this quickly. If you'd like a copy of any of these games, all you have to do is call our office, 793-2722. Any of the games that we videotape and play back, you may purchase copies of by calling our office, and Brandy will take care of you with whatever you need. Makes great Christmas gifts as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the Local Origination channel.